Are you good?
I think so.
Yeah, it's better when it's in the cold like this, because then you know the music will warm you up.
I hope so.
Before we start with the music, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Niall Horan.
How we doing?
Let's see what happens. I don't
Here
know.
you go. You just got to tell me who the artist is. I don't even need to know the name of the song.
I can't hear you, by the way.
I made this.
Are you talking?
Especially for you, this playlist.
It's definitely a freeze out.
Yes, it is. It's a perfect.
This is perfect for it. This is Bruce Springsteen.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely. The E Street Band.
Tell me about Bruce Springsteen. You a fan?
I love Bruce.
Yeah.
Can I take these off in between?
If you want to,
all right. I'm going to change things
Unless
up.
you want to keep the ears warm.
Good. Yeah, I love Bruce. He's just been like a kind of a staple in my life, I guess. Like growing up, listening to him. Mom got me into like early 70s tunes, and then I kind of picked up Bruce kind of after the Eagles and Fleetwood and things like that. So Bruce is kind of someone that I really aspire to be a 20th of.
Have you ever been to one of his shows?
You know, I've never been to one of his
Yeah.
big stadium shows or anything like that, but I did see his Broadway show.
Oh, yeah.
Which
that was
was
pretty special, huh?
This gun's for hire.
It was the best few hours I think I've ever had.
That's got to be
Incredible.
inspiring to you.
Absolutely. Hearing what the songs are actually about, hearing his life story. He grew up in an Irish neighbourhood. He's got Irish family. There's a bit of a connection there. So I kind of Irish people are good at that. We like taking ownership of people.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
if they mentioned in an interview 50 years ago that they were like a quarter Irish, we're
Oh.
like, yep, that's us.
Americans are also famous for claiming that they're Irish. Myself included.
Are you?
Yeah, 100%.
You kind of look at it a little
100%.
Irish. Yeah.
Coin.
You look like a Seamus, doesn't he?
That was our childhood dog's name.
Told you.
All right, 1 for 1. Let's do another song.
See what you've done here. That's my good friend Noah Khan. I don't know if that's the Hosier version or not, but yeah, that's Northern Attitude.
Tell me about Noah Khan.
Noah's a beauty. One of the funniest guys I think I've ever met, first of all. One of the most self-deprecating. Again, there's a bit of an Irish connection with the New England kind of Vermont thing that he's got going on. His sense of humor is very similar to ours.
Yeah.
He's also a ridiculous poet, is how I would describe Noah, and he's not afraid to put his feelings down on paper. He's an incredible songwriter.
I love how big he got
Yeah.
by staying true to himself, you know?
Exactly.
That's amazing.
That's often the hardest thing to do.
And like this, especially like this day and age, the fact that he was like, okay, I'm going to stick to my guns, I'm going to keep, and then become more and more true to myself, and that's when he takes off.
And
That's awesome.
And his new record, I've heard quite a bit of it, and
It's good.
it's deep and it's rocky. You're gonna love it.
What do we got next?
Here we go. After the Thrill Is Gone by the Eagles. Did I get that?
Yeah.
Titles I struggle with.
That's okay.
I'm also really bad at, you know, when people are like, what's your favorite album of your favorite?
I can't name a single album.
I know the songs, like if they're like I know all the songs, but I couldn't tell you what album they're from.
Have you ever seen the Eagles?
Too many times.
Yeah.
I went to watch the Eagles first time when I was like 5 or 6 maybe. The Hell Freezes Over tour in 97 or 8. I think it
Wow.
was, in Ireland. I was up on my dad's shoulders. I don't really remember a lot of the gig, but I do remember being like, oh, what they're doing is pretty cool. And then obviously years go past and we're listening to vinyl in the house, and I just became addicted and obsessed. And it kind of led into what I listened to, what I went on to listen to, the types of music that I listened to. My love for country music as well is kind of in the Eagles too. I kind of learned it all from them.
The harmonies.
The harmonies.
Out of control.
I try and have as many harmonies on my songs as possible. People always say, do they influence your music? And that's probably the only way, really.
Yeah.
I love stacks of harmonies. I love doing harmonies. I love singing in harmony. So that's where they influence me, yeah, for sure. Are we going again?
Come on. I had to do this.
Yeah, I had to do it. That's Westlife.
Sure is. The OGs.
The OGs.
Tell me about Westlife.
Yeah, I mean, growing up in Ireland and being my age, they were huge, late 90s, early 2000s. They had like copious amounts of number ones. They were the biggest boy band around at the time and kind of broke all over Europe and all over the world, to be honest. That's an Irish staple. I actually went to watch them recently. They were doing a one-night only thing at the Royal Albert Hall in London, and it was incredible to just stand there. You know when you go to those gigs and you're like, I forgot that song, I forgot that song, I forgot that song.
Yeah, and a lot of amazing covers too.
Incredible covers. Uptown Girl, Billy Joel.
Yeah. Did you ever like get in touch with them, or did they hit you guys up and say like, let me show you guys the ropes, and this is what you got to watch out for?
Not necessarily.
Especially you.
Yeah, I guess the Irish thing, being in a band with a load of English lads. But no, they were always very like supportive. They were kind of like, not so much showing me the ropes, but like they were kind of showing their pride in me, and maybe saying that I was doing a good job at what I was doing. So that was enough for me, hearing it from those boys.
Amazing.
We're going again?
Come on, you're 4 for 4.
I tell you what, this is an eclectic bunch of songs that
I
you
know,
pulled
it's
today.
good. It's good.
I watched Olivia Dean's one. It was all very jazzy and bluesy.
You
And
know, we're mixing it up.
I'm getting a bit of a mix today. Interesting. This Shania Twain.
Sure is.
I love Shania.
Come on.
I remember like being in the car. Like my aunt lives here in New York. She lives in Queens, and she would come over every summer, and we'd do little like drive around Ireland, go to the West Coast, and we'd just be driving in the car, and I would listen to a lot of like Garth Brooks and Shania Twain. Had Shania Twain cassette tapes. Those were the days, huh? Bring cassette. Is cassette coming back?
You have the power. You could release a cassette.
Yeah, but no one has a player anymore. So you know what I mean. At least vinyls have been repurposed and like.
You just like put it on display.
Yeah,
you know?
like, maybe just have them
It's
like.
just stick it in your back pocket just to
pocket.
hold on to.
It's great because like vinyls have been reproduced and everyone's got this sexy vinyl player now. And
Yeah. Do you
great.
do that?
Oh,
You have a vinyl player at home?
Yeah, I have my mother's one from
Yeah.
the 80s.
Yeah.
But cassettes, that's the next one. I was going to go Van Morrison at the start. This is him very young.
It's pretty good, huh?
I don't know this.
Tell me about Van Morrison.
I remember going to watch him in LA about 10 years ago and just I was like, had tickets down the front and I was just mesmerized how. The thing I love about like people like Van and the Eagles and Bruce and all that, like, is the longevity in it and still having quality.
He's still doing it now.
Still doing it, and he's just playing just the feel and it all felt really natural for a guy from Ireland to do this kind of music. It didn't stand out. That gig was just incredible. Watching him pick up a guitar, play the piano, play the sax. He was just doing it all, and it was like mind blowing. And I remember like being the first time I was like genuinely properly starstruck. I don't really get starstruck, to be honest with you, apart from like footballers, sports stars. But I remember being in a hotel in Belfast that I'm pretty sure Van like lives in. Like, I'm not even joking. I actually think that
He came down in a robe. You're like,
it was like and I've seen him in the same hotel at the same table about 5 times every time I've been there and played a gig in Belfast, and he just sits in the corner reading the paper, coffee. I remember being like, oh my god.
did you say I don't?
No way. I'm not sure approachable as
I
is
don't
the way
know.
you go with Van, you know. Leave the man in his peace, but it was just, I was like, thank you. Thanks for all the great tunes.
You want to hear another song? You're killing this.
Am I?
Yeah.
Still a little bit of your taste in my mouth.
The King.
Legend.
Damian Rice.
Surely you've encountered him somewhere along the
I
way.
have not.
Ah.
And I not many do.
Yeah.
He's a man of mystery, and I've actually, like, when I've been with Ed, I've like, questioned him on it. I'm like, 'cause I think Ed's the only one that's actually met the guy.
Yeah.
Anyone that sits down and writes a song knows who Damian Rice is, because he paved the way for everyone to pick up an acoustic guitar and play. I just loved the recordings. Like, if someone told me that the album O was recorded in a bedroom somewhere with one mic, I'd believe it.
Very intimate.
It feels like he's grabbing onto the microphone
Yeah.
and whispering into it. It's amazing. Like, I listen to this album every other day to chill me out. Like, after a gig, I'll put this album on just to chill me out. I'm holding onto this microphone by 2 hands because it's that fucking cold out.
Last song.
We're going again. Wow, last song.
Let me show you someone who's new, who I've been listening to. I'm not sure
Okay.
if you know this guy.
A shawl and a fire.
Not bad, right?
that?
Dove Ellis.
Oh, it's that Dove Ellis. I've heard the name, okay?
This album. You should check this out.
I need to listen to this.
Really good.
Wow, I like that.
Really good. I had a feeling you'd be into that because it kind of like blends a little bit. It's a little bit of that Damian Rice thing is in there too, but he gets kind of experimental.
It's kind of like a different... I don't want to compare him to Hosier, but it's kind of a different take on Hosier. I like that. Oh
Hosier's
my
so
God.
good, man.
Hosier is genius.
Why is he so good?
He thinks in analogies and metaphors in a way that no one else does. If you sit down and you speak to him about, if he was to break down some of his music to you, he would explain it in layman's terms, and then you listen to it in a different way completely, because the guy is an absolute poetic genius.
Super thoughtful.
Mm-hmm.
You did great.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Cheers, bud.